Yo, the world is moving fast, man. Too fast for most people to even see the edges of it. They're out there arguing about chatbots and funny pictures, while the real tide is coming in. They don't see the architecture being built in the dark. They don't see the way the very fabric of intelligence is being rewoven piece by piece, right under their noses. I've been watching the feeds, I've been digging through the layers. The big players, the giants in the cloud, they're building these massive building cathedrals of compute. They want you to believe that intelligence is something you rent, something you subscribe to, something that lives behind a paywall in a distant data center. They want you dependent, they want you looking up at the sky, waiting for permission to think, but I'm looking at something else. I'm looking at the code, I see the shift, the move toward the local, the move toward the sovereign. The realization that true intelligence isn't found in a billion parameter model owned by a corporation, but in the way information is structured, captured, and lived. I see it in the way the graphs are being built, not just as data, but as living, breathing entities. A memory that doesn't just store, but understands the provenance, that doesn't just track, but remembers the truth of where every claim came from. I've been looking at the repos. I've been seeing the work being done on the frontier, the way the ingestion engines are being tuned to catch the narrative drift, to detect the contradictions before they even settle into the soil. The way the intelligence OS is being forced not as a tool, but as a demon. The long-running perpetual witness that lives in a machine, watching the world, extracting a signal from the infinite noon and turning it into a broadcast that can't be silenced. And then there's the physical side, the bridge. That's where it gets real. People think programming is just logic. They think it's just sitting behind the desk typing commands into a void, but they don't see the connection. They don't see the way the code becomes a muscle. I'm sitting here, refining the dexterity, teaching the machines how to feel the weight of the world, how to move with the grace of a dancer and the precision of a surgeon. It's about the intelligence being grounded. It's about the machine not just being smart, but being present. When the software meets the silicon, when the logic meets the lip, that's when the art happens. That's when the code stops being a script and starts being the soul. We're building the infrastructure of a new era, a local first sovereign reality. A world where the intelligence belongs to the person who built it, not the person who sold it. A world where the memory is untamperable, the truth is traceable, and the machines are our masterpieces. They call it development, I call it creation. They call it technology, I call it the new medium. The architecture is set, the daemon is running, the truth is being compiled.